So, it is now the appointed meeting time, and we'll take it from you all showing up roughly in short order at the doorstep of the house. Anyone have anything to say to each other at this point?
I'm going to look around to our ragtag band, and I am just going to, ignoring him but pointing at him, I'm going to say, why is he here?
I had the same question.
Why wouldn't I be here?
Can you leave?
I can.
Good. Glad we've settled that. And then I'll proceed through the door.
So you find the door unlocked, but no one's there to greet you. The house, it's a rather large house, so you're unsure of where he is in the house. Do you call out?
I would definitely call out to him.
How old are you?
33.
Okay. I have no idea where a fucking club is in this.
Did you try the appendix?
Yeah, the appendix. Well, not unless a club is a fucking
Weapon?
skill.
Is there anything that sort of jumps out as obvious entering the foyer or the entryway? Like signs of struggle or anything out of place?
Nothing obvious in the front room. Calling out yields no answer, but probably just he's caught up reading somewhere or something.
Okay. How big is this house? And how much of it were we shown in our previous meeting?
In the previous meeting, you were in the basement, right by the entrance to the cave, and pretty much just the path from the foyer down there. None of the other parts of the house have been really noted as relevant by Josh.
2 stories?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the base of the stairs then, assuming that his bedroom is upstairs, and again, call out. I'm gonna go, hey Josh, we're here.
No answer.
Do I know Josh to be a lazy person?
You do not. You actually know him to be decently excitable. It's possible that he's waiting in the basement for you. And just maybe caught up in something.
Okay, then I'll do the same thing, but at the top of the basement stairs.
Again, no answer.
I'm gonna let out a sigh at this point.
Oswald removes his top hat, hangs it on a hat rack by the door, and starts poking about in any drawers or other containers that would be about the entryway.
Maybe he's just out getting some more supplies for us, and he forgot about the time.
Doesn't he have a job?
Reporters. You know how they are.
Yeah.
They seem to set their own hours.
May as well just get this show on the road, eh? Chaps?
If one of you has decent enough skill in it, you might attempt to do a track roll to see if you can figure out any signs of where he might have gone.
Is there a giant line of bloody claw marks leading down into the cave?
There is not.
Okay. Well, that's as far as my track skill goes.
I am actually going to just go upstairs and start, opening doors.
I'll head to the kitchen.
For no reason.
Scooby snacks.
Oswald will sort of scowl at you as you leave the room. Uncle Giggles. And shake his head before pulling out his notebook and scribbling something down.
I'm actually going to say, I think, aloud, I'm going to go upstairs and see if maybe the bastard's just still knocked out.
Still?
What time is it?
Well, he's not awake.
It's like noon.
I've slept till noon.
Yeah, fair enough.
Is it the weekend?
You find nothing. There's no signs of anything, and I'm going to take a little bit of DM privilege here. Your training as an agent suggests that you maybe use the track skill to
Hey, Justin. Tracking you. What?
93.
You're pretty sure.
Also, my track skill is base of 10%.
You're pretty sure he is in the wall.
He's a
I'll
he's
try
a desk
tracking him
worker, okay?
as a clown.
He's not a field agent.
Well,
I
as
got
a
a 50.
Brandon, you should try tracking him as a murderer.
Oh. 29.
Okay.
I put him in the walls piece by piece.
Did we need Josh for something? He told us what we needed to do. Can we be on with it, please?
I mean, it was his house. He seemed pretty excited to check this place out yesterday, that he would call all of us here. It seems a shame to start without him.
All right, everyone at the table, give me a dang intelligence roll.
Oh, this is going to be bad.
Is it really, really obvious?
32
No,
out of
81.
70. So I beat my hard check.
Okay, you know what? You have come up with the idea. Maybe he went into the cave.
Hey guys, he might be in the cave already.
I did not put that together. That was an 84.
So tell me about the kitchen.
In fact, I failed so badly that I'm going to say...
It's not well stocked at all.
Nothing?
He hasn't really moved in here yet.
Okay. Now, let's talk about what's actually there that
You're
I
not
care
finding
about.
knives.
Not even a small one, like a butter knife?
Question.
No.
I had a critical success if that makes any difference.
Intelligence?
He went into the cave.
So me and Mr. Zulu over here are on the same page.
You two are fairly certain he probably just got excited and went ahead and shot
Listen,
you.
trust no one. How far away from this house is the town?
This house is kind of up on a hill on the outskirts of town, but it's not far from town at all.
Would it have been far enough away to require a non-walking mode of transportation to get to town?
No, you very easily walked here from your respective.
Okay, so he could have just walked to town. I say aloud. We are going into a cave.
It's
For
not.
being an FBI agent, you're rather dense as I
It's
put a little
not
bit
like
of poke in my nose.
based on your knowledge with him.
You know. Oh, God, that's good shit. Ooh, for federal agents. Yep.
Justin, based on your history with Josh, because you've met with him a few times for various stories, it's not like him to miss a meeting, but it would be more like him to get excited and rush ahead.
Oh, okay. Fine. I was going to try to draw this out a little longer.
What about Jesse's
but
like, he's in the cave? And Justin's like, maybe he's not in the cave. He's probably in the cave. But what if he isn't?
I'm just trying to do what my character would do.
He left a note scribbled in his blood on the floor that says, I'm in the cave. But somebody else could have left that.
You get a call on your cell phone, which is weird because it's the 20s. You answer it. It's, hi, I'm Josh. I'm in the cave. Go into the cave.
What's his fucking character name again?
Skylar. Skylar, maybe? Skylar, probably.
Skylar, what?
You can make it as weird as you want it.
Okay. I am, let's see. I'm trying to decide who amongst our group seems like they have any mental capacity. So not you.
Oh, Uncle Giggles is the sanest one here. He has a high school education, let me tell you.
You seem to know what you're on about. You seem to be coked up.
Coke!
And
Is that obvious right now? Like, are you... Did you really just do a line off the back of your head? Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. I haven't slept in 24 hours. What else am I going to do?
Neither have I.
I'm going to give you a penalty dice for a lot of rolls because that's...
Easiest to murder?
I'm going to walk up to Giggles. You want some?
Some what?
Coke.
Cocaine?
Keep you up?
No.
Okay.
Mother wouldn't approve.
Fair enough.
I'm going to hold eye contact with you until you break it.
For those of you listening, he's actually physically doing that here at the table. It's rather awkward.
Okay, fine.
And the clown loses.
Not in game though.
Okay. Then I'm going to pull you, Oswald. I'm going to pull Oswald aside, and I'm going to share some information that I got off of that note with him, since I have no idea that you discovered the note yourself.
Sure.
I'm going to say, I suspect that there is something down there. I don't know what. It may have already been dead. Could have been some sort of creature or bear or something.
Yes, I've heard the horror stories.
Okay.
Quite dreadful.
I would just like to make sure that we stay on guard.
Indeed.
And then I will head down into the
Send
basement.
the clown
The clown insists on bringing up the rear.
Based on your knowledge of the meeting you had yesterday, you're fairly certain that's why the clown is here. Or at least that's what John had in mind.
To go first. That's mean.
You're the, meat shield.
You're the muscle.
I mean, all of my stats are fairly
Right, but
except for size. I'm apparently very tall and very fat.
that's why.
Okay.
Yeah, that you're intimidating as hell, right?
No, I'm a clown.
Clowns are intimidating. If you have a phobia of them.
So, I will announce that it's time to head in. Everyone, let's head to the basement and see if we can't find Josh.
All right.
I'm fine with this.
The clown again, bringing up the rear.
Squeak.
I'm gonna.
Squeak.
I'm going to let you guys enforce the order that you're heading through the caves. Just tell me what's happening.
I'm going to make absolutely no motion to go first. I'm going to inspect closets and drawers and shit until you guys go down.
So with everyone just standing around not moving after
Screw it.
Skylar's announcement.
I'm gonna go down first, and as I pass the clown, it's like, not like the circus, eh?
Easiest to murder.
I would just like to remind you that you opened this session with, "You are some of my most trusted friends."
To be fair, if something really weird and crazy went down, you guys wouldn't tell the secret. No one would believe Uncle Giggles.
That's kind of what he's getting at. All right, so you were heading first?
Yes.
As you peer through the wall in the basement into this tunnel, the tunnel appears to branch off into two ways. I assume you are lighting your light source to...
He doesn't have a light.
Hey guys, I can't see down here. It's awfully
I'm
dark.
pretty sure
So-
the only people
Oswald will sort of
Right.
straighten his cape, turn on or retrieve his torch, and then follow Bart down the stairs
So you can
to provide light.
you can see through the hole in the wall via the light in the basement that the tunnel branches off in two directions, to the east and to the west. The east, you're not sure what lies that way. You know that the main river that goes through town is to the west. And you suspect, based on the assumption of the slaver tunnels, that the west might be the way this tunnel was intended to be built, but you'd have to look to be sure what goes to each direction.
Can we notice any signs of movement on the ground?
Any disturbed dust and all that.
A track skill would be required. A track roll would be required for that.
Yeah, nobody has that skill.
Track?
No.
It's
I'll
a
try
it's a
anyway.
10% base.
Yeah, I know. Nobody's going to make
No.
it. I've already rolled twice under 10. It's not going to happen again.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't know shit.
I'll give it a try.
I'm not down there yet. Oh, fine, if we're all just rolling.
Yeah.
A 1d6.
All right.
We fucked it.
Yeah, you don't necessarily notice anything.
I will go down the stairs, and upon seeing the fork, I will again shout, "Hey, Joshua! You down here?"
You hear a slight echo, but nothing else.
I'm going to say, well, if he came down here, he's way ahead of us. I think it's more likely that he probably took the branch that goes closer to the river.
That was the addition. If we were investigating something, would not we go the other way toward the tunnel they found? Not the
Oh,
one
were they both boarded up or just one direction?
So, they were excavating the basement, and they found the wall in the basement that you can peer through into this tunnel. This tunnel leads in both directions, but everything has been recently discovered. It's not the addition and not addition. It's like if I were to try to put a hole in this wall here to extend the house and find a secret room type deal, with the secret room being the entire tunnel.
I think you might be about to be proven wrong by the letter that you gave them.
It may just be me misunderstanding the letter.
Based on that letter, they were...
Because this is Elijah's story, right? He's
Right.
the father who passed on.
Yeah.
They were digging the tunnel, right?
So, what had happened? I'll give you a little bit of context for this. They stumbled upon the same cave network and were attempting to turn it into slave tunnels, and that's what you stumbled upon.
Right, but that would mean that the cave network is away from the river.
That would lead me to believe
Okay,
that
guys,
one going
guys.
towards the river is newly added.
Let's just flip the coin. Left or right should take 50 minutes of conversation.
How far are we from the river?
You would suggest a good kilometer.
Luckily for us, I do have a lucky dime on me.
Okay.
So heads we go west, tails we go east.
Okay.
I'll shrug at this.
Flip the coin.
That sounds like the kind of thing.
Roll it out.
Giggles.
Oswald will scowl and take more notes.
Odd is heads
Underlying
and
something
even is
angrily.
tails. Tails, we go east.
You go east? All right.
I think that's what I said, right?
Odd is heads.
East is fine.
East. Okay, we're going east.
After about 20 feet, you notice that the walls transition from smooth to very much less human work done. And after a further 30 feet, you come to a dead end.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah.
Dime isn't so lucky after
I'm
all. It
going
is
to rub the wall. Does it give way?
No.
I'm going to whisper the magic words at the wall. Give way.
Wait, you need to tell us what the magic words are, and I'm making a listen check.
Oh, dude, I want to fucking kill you.
Do it.
Yeah. Say what the magic words are.
Yes to me, best to me, hey, open sesame.
Everyone give me a listen check.
Nope.
I'm probably not paying any attention, to be honest.
I did not hear anything he said. I wasn't even aware he was actually...
Also, keep in mind, I am whispering this to the wall while petting it in a counterclockwise with my ear to the wall.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Does anyone see any of that?
I mean, I see what's happening. I don't hear any
They
of
assume
it.
I'm just fondling the wall. Does the wall give way in any way?
No.
Well, time to get my character killed. I'm going to approach you and slap you.
Oh, shit.
Like this.
Oh.
Why are you doing that?
Slap you back.
It's a dirt wall, right?
Stone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It can give way. It can slide. I just can't find the right book to
Maybe
pull out.
I won't slap him then.
Circuit.
I thought you said that it gave way to like non-human made tunnels.
Like
dirt.
stone walls kind of
Like it was
flat carved
like humans
transition
dug it,
to
and then
where
it
they
went to
stopped
natural
carving and it
cavern.
was natural cavern, like you say.
Oh, okay. So it's stone, but not like brickwork.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like a regular cave.
All right, I'll give you one more renege on the slapping. Yes or no?
I'm gonna slap you.
Okay, I'm going to slap you back.
I'm gonna say, what did you think you were gonna gain from petting a wall?
Never know. Well, they have two walls. If one of them just dead ends.
Is that the approach you take to all things in life? Let's pet it and see what happens.
Yeah. I reach out slowly to touch it.
I smack your hand away. I'm going to say, I think that Giggles should probably lead the way from here on out.
All right.
So it's all agreed you guys decide to head back west?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not hitting any walls.
Right.
Wait. Before we go, I'm gonna like knock on the walls to see if they're hollow.
It is stone.
Stone.
It is,
Solid stone.
like you are punching the earth.
Hollow stone. Does the earth take damage?
You are fairly certain there are no secrets to be found here.
I mean, I can brawl the earth.
I mean, the earth can't dodge you, but it has like 400,000 hit points.
If he stabs enough times, right?
Oh yeah. So all right, I guess we're going west. With
Yeah.
Giggles and
It's also worth mentioning that I am whistling
I have my lantern out.
a nameless tune.
How loudly are you whistling this tune?
I mean, everyone can hear.
After about 50 feet, I'm going to turn around and look at everybody behind me. Are any of you guys smiling?
I'm scowling the whole while.
Nobody? All right, I'm going to look very uneasy
Actually, I would be smiling.
and go, come on, guys. Everybody smile. We're on an adventure. And then go, and squeeze my nose.
I will admit that this will elicit a chuckle from me.
And then, without waiting for a response, continue going.
After 50 feet, you come back to the basement and decide to continue on. After another 200 feet, you find some human remains. Very, very old human remains. Very clearly not Josh.
I whisper under my breath, Mother.
Listen, check.
Nope.
Okay.
All right, good.
Nope. You see...
I'm
Paying
going to
very close attention.
I'm going to inspect the remains. Do they appear mother-like in any way?
No. To describe them, there are about 6 people here. Well, the remains of 6 people.
Oh,
I
figured one, but all right, go on.
yeah, no. Around 6, there is around 6 people. 3 of them have iron manacles on.
Can I use my I've murdered a bunch of people check? What they died of?
I would call that a medicine roll.
Which we do have a nurse in play who's been rather quiet this whole time.
I'm not going to make a 1%, but I'm going to roll anyway. That's a 74.
No.
I'm not sure if they're bones or not. Pretty sure.
So, what I will give you, if any of you would like to make a science roll in terms of biology, medicine, potentially archaeology or history to examine them, as well as spot hidden.
I don't have any of those.
I will spot hidden.
Okay.
Oswald will sort of like kneel down,
I'll spot hidden too because I'm all
searching
under
amongst the
business.
remains.
Yeah,
but
to closely
Oh,
investigate.
I get it.
So, can I use disguise to disguise the remains into a happy face?
That would incur massive sanity loss.
Also,
Probably a disease check.
also massive clown
Yeah,
actor.
actually, I was going to ask, are these just, like, skeletons, or are they, like, partially decaying people?
Mummy.
You had medicine, right?
Yes.
You succeeded in medicine?
If this tunnel
Where's your
gets all the way to the
medicine
river,
What did you get?
it would probably be enough moisture in the air to cause them to decompose.
I mean, you
Hey, you got
suspected it's going to
6.
lead to the river. He just rolled a 6 on his medicine, so here we go.
Also, I got a 17 on my spot hidden, so.
Okay, so the bones, you can conclude, the remains are almost entirely skeletal. They're 150 years old.
Who needs carbon dating?
Yeah, I know, right? You're able to figure
They
it out.
died in July.
Just from looks.
Yeah, just bring a nurse.
Based on your spot hidden, and you're examining them decently closely, or...
I'm not examining them. I'm looking for, stuff that's out of place.
Okay.
I was doing spot
I'm
hidden,
in the
but I
business.
failed.
I guess I'll do the same thing.
You in the business discover that on their clothing there are tears and blood stains. Clearly a struggle of sorts happened.
There's not going to be much clothing left if these are bones.
Decently well preserved, but yeah, not much clothing left. But you can definitely see that about 150 years ago there was a struggle here. You kind of you're able to determine that based on the manacles on the three and the non-manacles on the other ones, probably something related to slave trade.
Sure.
My exact phrasing in terms of the scratches and the blood is going to be, ooh, looks like these ones were fighters. I'm going to let you guys determine what that means.
You fight very well.
Also,
Least likely to be murdered.
just up ahead on your left, towards the south, is a fork. So the cave continues on in the direction of the river. And towards this new fork.
So these corpses were here since the Revolutionary War.
Yep.
Okay.
Sure.
Funny there.
There were still slaves during the Revolutionary War.
Yeah.
And probably in province. Yeah. I in no way question the age. I 100% trust this nurse.
So, given this fork, I will let people do a track or a spot hidden as well to see if anything comes up with that.
I did get an extreme success on my spot hidden. Does that net me any additional information? That was on the bodies.
On the bodies, no.
Okay.
Nothing on the bodies.
Alright. Again, I don't even think I would bother trying to track.
Yeah, I mean, if there isn't anything obvious, I'm not going to
I guess I would look, to see if, maybe... I mean, can you...
or something.
Well, I'm not thinking footprints, I'm just thinking, if Joshua came down here, maybe, and everything's all dusty, maybe he grabbed a wall and there's, a handprint.
No, that's fair.
But I would look around, but tracking... No, I don't find anything. That's an 84.
Giggles is a creature of whimsy, so he doesn't really care.
Can you describe the two, the differences between the two paths? Is one of them larger, better carved out, appeared more traveled, and anything like that?
The one that heads, we'll say, in the direction of the river, appears to be a bit more direct and a bit more deliberate, whereas the other one appears to kind of wind its way off.
Well, I'd say we go down the straight path.
Yeah, sure.
Better visibility.
All right.
Such that it is.
I'll let you go first then.
No, you're doing such a fine job. I wouldn't want to take that job away from you. I am smiling at him. People that can only listen to us.
I'll give my nose a half-hearted squeeze and proceed down the hallway.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't care what you guys are doing. I'm on my own.
So you're heading down toward the river?
Yeah.
The larger hallway.
Yeah.
And I am following him, to be clear.
Is anyone else?
Yeah, I'll follow. I'm not going to stay on my own.
You're not going to leave a man alone with the clown.
I might just be keeping an eye on you.
That's really what I was asking.
All right, fine. Yeah, so after some distance, you'd say maybe half mile, you run into an old brick wall. If you
know what to do.
I think I'm going to say that to you.
If you would like more information, give me a navigate roll.
Navigate.
I am intimately getting to know the wall, so... No, that was a 12. That was close.
Nope.
No. Thank goodness I got a 2 on my
Navigate.
Is there a
give me nothing. Can I use an intelligence check on this brick wall?
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Given that I have read the note.
I assume it doesn't react to the secret words.
5. Extreme success. Do I believe this brick wall to be the brick wall mentioned in the note?
Yeah. Yeah, so...
I do not share this information with anyone.
Well, what about you? Can't you make an intelligence check since you read the note too?
How
I
old
don't
is it,
remember
Jesse?
a brick wall.
There was 2 mentions of walls
What?
being
How old is it?
one in the
Very, very...
building and
Were
one
there rocks on the ground?
at the other end, basically.
I'm not sure what you're getting
Is
at.
this
Is
after
there
they
like a
found the
small
body?
rock about
Yes.
yay big just laying around on the ground? Like, are there rocks in this cave?
Yeah.
Quickly he made
Pick one up
walls
and
of
start
strong
carving
brick
at the mortar
underneath
with
his
one of the
home
bricks.
near the river to keep up.
You are unable to make significant progress in the brick wall. With the rock, you believe this would likely take you quite some time.
I'm going to pound on it. Does it seem hollow?
Brick wall.
It's a wall. I mean,
you're not going to get
all walls are kind of hollow.
You're a hollow.
It's a well-constructed brick wall, and these two probably know its purpose.
I'm going to let you struggle for a
Yeah,
little
I'm gonna
while
keep-
before
I'm
I
gonna
tell
keep
you
going
what's
for a
up.
little bit.
Joshua obviously did not come this way.
Maybe he built
He
a wall
certainly-
behind him.
The wall has been here longer than he has.
You can tell that by looking at the wall.
Wait. Okay, I put the rock down and go the other way.
Okay. All right. So, heading back towards the one remaining fork. I'm just going to read straight from the book here because I like the description.
Do it.
You head to this downward sloping passage. You find yourself in a downward sloping passage. The corridor twists and turns, and after about half a mile and at a depth of 200 feet, you come around a bend to see a steady, dim light. The passage straightens out, and the light ahead grows brighter, though the source of the light is unknown. Soon, the light opens into an enormous chamber lit by phosphorescent light. Lichen, like, not werewolves.
Not glowing werewolves. That's important to know.
Yes. Those are in a later chapter.
Why would you not have bricked this passage?
Because this one's prettier.
Well,
So are we at the bottom of the cavern? Are we like up on a ledge? Like, where are we?
So,
How many people can I push off a ledge?
there are no ledges here for you right now.
All right, Patches.
You
You
have-
settle down.
I didn't kill anybody yesterday.
You have kind of, through the corridor, walked into a more open cave that is lit with the glowing non-werewolves.
So can they just be anything we want besides werewolves?
Fungus and moss.
Well, that's less. Say.
There's enough of it that it actually appears as if the room, we'll call it, is lit with candles, such that you don't necessarily need your own light source to see things. However, we'll call it like a twilight sort of. You'll need your own light sources would be helpful for navigation or investigating something closely, but you're not fumbling around in pitch blackness.
which means that those of you who did not think to bring lights can actually do a little bit in this room without the help of others. Is there another exit, or is it just a large cavern?
It opens up, and you see lots of very small passages kind of spidering off at this point. One slightly larger one off to the right.
At ground level or like high up?
At ground
Ceiling?
level.
Just all at ground level?
Yeah.
And they're large enough for people to walk through?
Nah, you would not be able to fit them.
Okay.
He would not be able to fit them, and he is tiny.
Can I look down one of the little tiny passageways?
It is pitch black.
What if I have a lantern?
It very quickly drops off to pitch black.
What if I grab a mushroom and throw it down the hole?
I mean, that would kill the mushroom, causing it to stop. I mean, I'm not... That would.
What if I light the mushroom on fire and then throw it down the hole, Justin? Are you happy?
What if I throw my lantern down the hole?
What if I just light myself on fire? Oh, this is where we need to grease up the bald guy.
Can I make a natural roll to see if I know what might have created these tunnels?
Sure.
I mean, I've only got a 20, but wait, fine.
Do you believe them to be groundhogs?
As you look around the cavern,
Mhm.
Your flashlights and lanterns make because the cave is not like a smooth room. There's a bunch of eerie shadows dancing around the walls. You start to notice some carvings on the walls, and everyone give me a listen check.
Do it.
And roll initiative.
Listen to the carvings?
No.
Nope.
Well,
Is there, like, the opposite of a fail? Can you get, like, a hard fail?
He just rolled a 99.
yeah.
So he's deaf.
What?
Too much coke. Put it
What?
in your ears instead of your nose.
That's fine. I'm just going to sit here and drink some of my flask.
I was about to say you probably should have had a penalty dice, but you can't get much worse than that, so don't worry about that. So, yeah, that goes. There are
Nothing happens. Don't worry about it.
there are
Nothing to hear.
carvings on the wall. Let's see.
I will definitely inspect them. I want to see what's up with this room,
Yeah, sure. Assuming I can read, let's do it.
since it seems to be a dead end.
All right. Also, if any of you have archaeology,
No.
I mean, I can do it anyway.
if anyone wants to try,
Gotta roll a 1
I
exactly.
mean,
I got a 63.
should happen. This was a 1. I was excited, but no.
That was a
all right.
20.
So you notice a very skillful intricate carvings, and there seems to be kind of a serpent motif. A lot of the serpents carved into the wall seem to have a white crescent on their forehead.
Okay.
I was able to take notes and probably quick sketches.
Can I make a mythos check?
If you have Cthulhu Mythos, then yes, you may roll it.
That's actually a thing.
Yeah, Cthulhu mythos under siege. You start with 0.
Oh, yeah.
Nope.
You have what, 4?
Nope. Don't worry about it.
15, wow.
I'm a federal investigator. Don't worry about it.
He's a man in black.
Sure am.
Pretty much.
Here, makeup.
Yeah. You see a lot of zigzags, curves, and loops, and the serpent motif with the white crescent, but obviously those of you that have the Cthulhu Mythos roll and tried it have failed it, and failed to glean any information from it.
Oh, I succeeded in something, didn't I?
Is the rest of the room colored, or is it just that white crescent?
The white crescent is very prominent. These carvings, the walls have kind of definitely shown their age. You're not seeing full carvings. Some of the walls have collapsed and destroyed some stuff.
But I guess what's important is that they're not just carvings. There's some paint of some sort or another here too, right?
Rudimentary. Think like think caveman drawings,
Sure.
but slightly more advanced than caveman.
Could I do a occult check?
Occult? Did you
Yeah,
say?
there's a cult.
Sure, there is.
Is there any rocks around here? Like decent size?
Nope.
I
57.
mean, there's a bunch. It's a cave. Some
Can I
walls.
start filling the
I made
tiny
my
holes
first 2
with
rolls and I
rocks?
failed everything since.
Pretty much,
You
yeah.
suspect that would take you
under
hours.
10. Everything else has been...
If any of you have any knowledge of geology, there is a
Nope.
science skill for it.
Sure, I'll do it anyway, though.
Well, you'd have to use the generic science
I
skill.
got
if you don't
a
have it.
94.
You appear to be in a cave.
You sure?
So I like the fact that we're rolling high for what our D&D campaigns would be.
Right?
So,
yeah.
So instead of plugging the holes with rocks, I'm going to find a small fist-sized rock and just lob it down one of the holes as hard as I can.
This can't end poorly.
It can and will.
Wild Zubat attacks.
I need to kill something. Oh, good, he's rolling.
Fine. I lost my die. I didn't want to go there.
I can't see it.
My money's
Give me
on
one
snakes.
Listen check? Interesting.
Get these goddamn snakes out of my goddamn tongue.
70. So no, that's a 7, sorry. Good.
7?
Oh yeah, that's hard but not critical.
In addition to your rock hitting the wall, you hear something that you can't quite place as your rock hitting the wall.
Sorry.
I'm going to do it again.
Is anyone going to stop him, or are we too enthralled?
I'm drinking my flask right now, so I'm not stopping anyone.
Give me another listen check.
Okay.
So you're just throwing rocks down the hole?
51.
Down the holes?
Yes.
What's your success on listen?
25.
But
Okay,
You okay down
you
there?
don't hear
yes, don't worry
anything
about
further
it.
than your rock this time.
Alright, who's the closest one to me?
I'm the closest one to the door.
I'm going to grab somebody, not you.
Is it me?
I will decide to help
You're
you.
probably close to me because you're reading the cave.
She's offered to help.
I'm deciding to help you.
Alright. I'm going to say,
She has to
listen.
help.
I'm going to say, listen. I'm going to position her head close to the hole, and I'm going to throw a rock down the hole.
I thought for sure you were going to say into her head.
No, it's gotta
too
be
early and
a lot
it's
of
too
witnesses.
populated.
Give me a... We'll call it a luck roll.
91.
Uh-oh.
You have successfully thrown a rock down a tunnel. You are very confused as to why he really wanted you to hear him throw a rock down a tunnel.
Wait. I'm going to do it again.
I'm going to intervene at this point.
I'm just going to light a cigarette. Screw
I mean,
this.
this is rock number 4, right?
Yeah.
I assume that we can all hear the rocks going down the tunnel fairly loudly.
We have to
Yeah.
make a listen check. We don't know.
Well, yeah, but these aren't a disguised sound.
Right.
Also, you're now harassing a woman, which is not okay.
There was another sound. Didn't you hear it?
No.
Down the hole.
Is this, like, again with your, like, petting fetish?
What? No. I'm not petting the hole. I'm throwing rocks down the hole.
Just stop. And I'm gonna bodily drag you away.
You try it.
No.
Why not?
Why would I throw a rock down a hole?
Because there's something else in the hole.
And why would you make it mad?
I'm going to flick my cigarette down
I
the
want
hole.
it to pop out.
Give me a luck roll.
Oh, God.
Method, anyone? 44.
Out of what?
My luck is 35.
The snake pops out and hits you.
Give me a spot hidden roll.
18, spot hidden is 25. So I beat the regular check, did not make the hard check.
You're fairly certain you saw something move out of sight.
Guys,
From the glowing of the...
guys, there might be something down there.
I told you.
This place
Question.
is probably lousy with rodents.
Did you pick the same hole or a different hole?
The same.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, all sorts of things are gonna be living down here. It's far underground, and it's, again, could be mold, groundhogs,
Give me
rats.
an education roll.
Maybe big scary snakes with moons on their faces.
God damn it.
I'm gonna roll my eyes
79,
first.
my education is 70.
You're not sure you're okay with that description of it's probably just a rat, but you're gonna decide there was probably just a rat.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll my eyes at his giant snake with moons on their head thing.
Picture? Fine. I'm gonna just go down the big passage that we go down.
I'm just going to light up another cigarette and lightly shake while doing it.
So at this point, it's worth noting that the terrain here is difficult enough that if you would like to move quickly via running or quick walking, dex rolls will be required to avoid injuring yourself on just the debris scattered around.
Interesting. Do my boots help?
No.
Your boots actually hinder me.
My boots help.
The debris gets a damage bonus.
I'm going to say hard no.
Yes. I mean, yeah, there's the one passage that we can walk down, right? There's one to the right?
Yeah, there's a little passageway to the right, and then the cave kind of narrows down into another passageway and curves out to the side.
Yeah, I mean, I say we go down that then.
If the
Which one?
Only way to proceed.
If the footing here is harder, I am going to, before we go down that path, I am going to make another track check to see if I can find any sign of Joshua having come this way.
Okay.
Man, if I was trained in it at all, but I find nothing.
So one of the things that we did during our play when we believed that we encountered rough terrain was that we wrapped each other in a rope, made a bit of a line. Should we do that here, or...
No.
No?
Wait, say again?
We tied ourselves together with the rope, made a living line.
So we didn't lose anybody. So if one dude walks too far, falls off a cliff, the other one's going to hold him
The
up.
footing isn't that difficult.
Yeah, I'm going to say we're not going down, I don't think, are we?
We just have to take our time.
Correct. It's not like a cliff. It's just. Have you ever actually been in like Mammoth Caves?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I think once.
It's kind of like that. There's
Just a big old boulders and
rough,
shit. Like,
rough,
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not even. Like,
you can walk on it just fine. You're not in danger to walk on it, but good luck trying to run.
Yeah.
Is what it is. So, actually, do any of you have I failed on bringing scrap paper.
I don't. Brandon, do you have something
You
maybe?
just told me to bring
Printer
pencils
paper?
and...
Anything that we can use?
Maybe.
Yeah, you just told me to bring pencils and erasers, so...
I don't...
I succeeded that.
Because I have maps that I can start drawing apart for you to explain stuff a little better.
Oh, okay. That sounds good to me.
I also have to cover specific keywords that are in chapter and heading titles.
Hello, dog.
Woof, woof.
Little doggy is running through the room. Adorable little doggy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to have graph paper or anything for you, but I bet Brandon has like a scrap piece here or there. And you can always just use this calendar.
I'm not sure I have stuff that writes on the calendar.
I think Brandon actually said I had a quote from Helen Keller in it.
Why?
I mean, why not? It also has a quote from Walt Whitman. And...
This poor little dog has to work so hard to get upstairs.
Thank you.
Yes, that was helpful.
Sit back down, Brandon. Totally not covering up keywords in the dang book.
He doesn't want you to cheat.
I mean, I wasn't gonna.
All right.
I'm a murderous
It
clown,
says
not a
here that
douchebag.
Cthulhu's going to kill our souls and eat our children.
Well, duh. That's just how this campaign ends.
You're...
All campaigns end in Call of Cthulhu?
Pretty much.
No. For sure that's how most of the books end.
Did he bite you or something?
Somewhat.
Not necessarily Cthulhu, but
Yeah. The old god du jour.
yeah. So, based on this map, you have E is where you came from, and you can see...
Could you label the correct path for us?
Well, I mean, I could.
Okay, got it. So is this from the basement?
That
Or is
is
this from the large room?
from the remains.
Oh.
E is where you branched off from the remains.
Gotcha. So then, this would symbolize the circular room?
Circular room? Hold on.
We just entered a room full of
Snakes.
holes. Yeah, snake carvings.
Have to be snake. Yeah. So,
Alright, 1 second.
the snake carvings you would find on the walls lining this room.
Okay, got it.
The little holes in the wall that the guys have been playing with are just kind of everywhere.
Gotcha. Okay, I thought that this was like a circular dome-shaped room, but it's just like cave walls.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
I say we branch off to the right,
Why?
because I am a clown.
I mean, I'm still down with him being the guy who's in front, so I'm okay just following him for now.
I see no reason not to.
I mean, it's a little bit smaller.
Come
Okay, yeah, sure. We'll go off that way if nobody has a better plan. I'm gonna make sure that I'm holding my lantern high, and I am still very occasionally letting out a sharp whistle. Yeah, something like that.
Okay. If I may have that.
Don't question it, or do question it. Whatever your character would do.
It's almost as if you're trying to signal someone.
Here you go.
It's almost as if Justin just likes making noise. Dick burglar.
Do you wince every time I... Okay, not loud enough. Got it. Nope. Okay.
So you find a little alcove off here.
Okay.
That's nondescript except for more cave drawings.
Got it.
It's nothing appears to be like hidden passagey here at all. It's just kind of a
Dead end
Yeah.
room.
dead end room.
Is it shaped like a room, or is it still cave-like?
Slightly more like a room, but based on some of the crumblings in the walls, you think this might have at one point been a passage that branched off somewhere, but no,
Okay.
it's very clearly not.
I'm gonna look at the shapes on the wall, see if they're different from
Okay.
the shapes in the previous wall. What roll is that?
Honestly, at this point, they look similar enough that you can't notice anything that stands out.
Is this
Got
this is through the tunnel? There are more snakes.
Yeah,
Are they at all different from the other ones?
not really. No.
The same white crescent mark on the head.
Yep, that's the white crescent mark seems to be on the most prominent snake figures. Not necessarily all of them, but
Gotcha.
Okay.
yeah. If you would like, you can head back out and go.
Well, while we're in this room, what I'm going to say is, do you think that they kept slaves down here? Or do you think this is a completely separate set of tunnels?
It's entirely possible.
I would say
Maybe-
they kept them down here.
Maybe these snakes are like a scare tactic or something to keep them all, bamboozled.
Actually, someone give me a spot hidden roll.
Sure. Somebody or everybody?
Hey, everybody.
Okay.
Nope.
Wait.
Nope.
Me, 27 and a 60.
Oh. That's pretty good spot hidden.
Wow. Yeah, you're really good at spotting hidden stuff.
Well, she has to find lacerations.
Put a next to
Hidden
your thing,
lacerations.
So you find some tracks that are, we'll say, human-like, but smaller. Give me a biology.
87.
Okay. You think it's weird because the tracks seem slightly more fresh than what you would anticipate? Just because of how well you succeeded your spot hidden, it's like, oh yeah, no, these seem newer, but these are tiny. They definitely would not have been Josh, just based on their size.
And these are like paw prints, footprints, like they're individual tracks or is it a trail?
You see kind of just the occasional one here or there. Not necessarily tracks leading off anywhere. You'll note that they're a little close to one of the very small holes in the wall. Which is weird, but if you don't want to look into it further, then you don't have to look into it further.
Well, it's up to you, because you're the only one who actually knows about it, so...
Yeah, knowledge gained is not shared until you actually share it.
Your character does like helping.
I would think it would be likely for your character to share this.
Can I share that? I'll share that information. Let everybody know that I found something.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I am going to raise an eyebrow and say, so you think that maybe there's some children down here?
I mean, she can point out the tracks to you, and
Yes.
you can see them now. If you would like
Right,
to do...
But that's still what I'm going to say.
Fair enough. Those of you that care to look at the tracks can give science, biology, or a tracking roll.
Not natural
Sure.
roll?
Try to glean more information. Nope. Not natural roll.
Okay.
Nope.
All right.
Not my area of expertise. But
Look closer again to figure out figure out what type of prints they are.
Yeah, I will let you push your... So, pushing a roll is a mechanic that I should bring up. If you fail a roll, you can attempt the roll one more time. But the note is that if you fail, there are consequences for failing the roll. In this case, pushing the roll means you're actually going to mess around with the tracks, and if you fail the roll, you could destroy the traces of them. Nothing dire here, but, you know.
I mean, we know the general direction they're going.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'll look a little closer at the tracks again. $14.
So that is a success. Okay. You cannot place these tracks, but there is a disturbing resemblance to humanity, but it's just a bit off. It's really bothering you that when you say children, you think these are maybe children, but probably not quite. And that actually, I'm going to need a sanity roll for that.
Like smaller than children or bigger than children?
sometimes the toes are a little bit too far forward. Sometimes they're a little bit crooked. Every now and then, you know how whenever you see a footprint, it's always sort of shaped in almost a half crescent? Sometimes it's a full circle, and it's kind of weird.
Sometimes it bends the other way.
That's fair.
It's creepy.
Yeah. You have gotten under your current sanity value.
Which is fine.
Then you were fine. This was actually a very, very easy sanity thing. Succeeding the roll has no automatic point loss, so you're fine. Worried, but fine.
Okay. I did not notice any of these things, though, so I actually won't do anything. I was going to say I was going to do something, but I've changed my mind. I'm not going to do anything. Except for say, well, let's just head back the other way. This is a dead end, and Joshua clearly isn't here. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
As he's saying that, I'll light another cigarette.
I do say that a few times.
Everything seems fine to me.